T,
What's up, man?
how you doing?
Chilling.
First podcast experience? No, you said
I've done a one in some kid's garage.
So-
He's like 18. He's not a kid. He's a man.
Okay,
We've done a podcast in his
Okay.
garage.
all right. So you just revealed to me that your name is Fadl,
Yes, sir.
and I gotta ask you where Big T, the name, comes from. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should actually introduce Big T and your place. And I gotta say, before you start,
Yeah.
I know you're about to start, but before
Yeah.
you start, I have to say to the audience
Yes,
that
sir.
you run the absolute best by far. And this guy didn't pay me or anything like this, but he runs the best barbecue
Yeah.
joint in the country for sure. I mean, I rave about it, to everybody who listens.
Yeah,
You haven't tried Big T barbecue, dude. You haven't tried Big T barbecue. You have to try Big T barbecue.
Yeah.
Otherwise, forget Nusrat, forget all of that stuff. You got to go to your place. So,
Thank you,
Big T
man.
barbecue, or Big T. Where does the name come from? And tell me a bit about yourself.
Big T is a name when I used to go to the gym. I've always been a little bit chunky, so I was eating a burger named Big T.
Mm.
Big Tasty, and I was sending my friends, hey, I used to make these stupid videos between me and my friends reviewing food
Okay.
only on groups. I don't put them online.
Okay.
And they tell me, hey, go review KFC, go review this. They want to see me eat, like a personal mukbang,
Right. Yeah.
mukbang, or whatever you call that.
Yeah.
So I was sending a video of me reviewing that burger, and then it's like, the Big T is not the Big T, you're the Big Tasty.
Yeah.
The one eating the burger.
Is Big T the Hardee's one?
The McDonald's one.
McDonald's one. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he said, you're Big Tasty, not the sandwich.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, man, you know what? You're right. And I'm Big T. And he started using it. His name is David. He's here now.
Uh-huh.
He started using it, and everyone started using it, and it just became a thing. Like,
And that's how many years ago?
And then maybe 6, I think.
Okay.
Something like that.
And you were in Dubai at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, it caught up. Everyone started calling me Big Tasty, and then BT, and then Big T, and it
Yeah.
evolved.
Yeah.
And that's it. People stopped knowing my real name
Yeah.
and only knowing Big T.
Yeah. No, Fadl
Yeah.
really, it threw me off. It threw me
Yeah.
off.
People don't.
I thought it was Tariq or something.
Yeah, no one uses it. Yeah. So my
طيب,
family and like.
So have you
people,
always,
some
because
people.
you love to cook. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously you love to cook.
Yeah.
You love to eat, but you love to cook too.
Yes, sir.
And I'm a huge I love food, and I
Yeah.
think that's my guilty pleasure in life. I eat a lot. I eat uncontrollably.
You don't look like it.
A lot of people tell me I don't look it because
Yeah.
it's I only eat one meal a day, and I
Oh.
make sure that I run in the morning. I don't eat
then
anything.
You're good.
And then I go to town. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
for example, yesterday I was telling you before the podcast, I went and had dinner at your place,
Yeah.
Big T BBQ in Al Qoz. Shout out.
Yeah.
And I know the menu in my head before I get there.
Yeah,
Like, so
yeah,
by the
yeah.
time I get to the end of the line, I'm telling the guy like I need this, and the burger, the 250 grams, and my friends were like, yo, we'll share the 250 gram brisket. I'm like, no, this is
Wow,
all for
yeah.
me. And
Do you pick lean or fatty, or do you just say?
no, you know what? I just tell them like whatever you got.
Yeah,
like
I like that. That's
you
better,
know,
easier for me.
yeah, easier for you. I mean, I definitely prefer fatty for
Yeah,
sure,
yeah, yeah.
and it's so much tastier
Yeah,
to
yeah,
go
yeah.
to fat. I wanted the burnt ends, but they were sold out. And
Pastrami,
the pastrami was
yeah.
sold out too. But
Have you
yeah, man,
tried
it was
the
amazing.
wings?
I've not tried the wings.
Oh,
No.
you need to. They're
Okay.
a big thing now.
Okay,
Yeah,
the big
yeah.
the wings.
A lot
I
of people
wanted
now who
to.
come just for wings now.
Yeah, I wanted to, but they told me there was a 20-minute wait, and I said,
They probably
I was
ran out
too-
of they
it was-
wanted to cut them,
yeah, I was too hungry at that point.
Yeah.
But amazing. So I guess what we have to start there.
Yeah.
Your love for cooking. When did you start smoking, and when did the whole thing start?
I
On
started-
a personal level, I
yeah,
guess.
on a personal level, I started cooking when I was a kid. So
Really?
yeah, so I remember the first thing I cooked, and
What was it?
it was omelette. So I pretended to be sick, so I don't have to go to school. I planned it
Okay.
because I was not allowed to use the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
So I planned to stay home, and I knew my mom goes out on these days.
Okay.
My dad is at work. My mom is a housewife.
Yeah.
And I knew she was going out, and my dad was out, and I planned to cook eggs. So I pretended I'm sick, and I forgot how I did it somehow.
Yeah.
And then I waited till they're out. Then I cracked an egg on a, but I had no idea what I was doing. So I made like a crepe egg kind of thing.
Okay.
It's one egg on a big pan, so it like I spread it too much, so it became like a crepe.
Yeah.
And I folded it. It was crispy, and I just ate it though.
Sounds good
Yeah.
though. Crispy egg.
Yeah, yeah, it's not bad. I didn't salt it, no, nothing. I didn't know you should salt it. I was like 5.
Oh
So,
wow.
yeah.
Oh, that was really young.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I did
I thought
that
we're
egg.
talking 15 or something.
No, I did that egg. I ate it in the living room, but I still remember I had a lot of fun.
Oh wow.
And then I thought, you know what, next time I'm gonna put more eggs in the pan, make the pan smaller. Then you learn by yourself what to do, you know, every
Right.
time.
Yeah.
It didn't taste like my mom made it. What's missing? Then you know there's salt it's the existence of salt. And
Does your mom, is she a good cook?
my mom, I think she's a good cook. And
Okay.
in the food, she does like a little menu she has in her life.
Yeah.
It's like if she's a restaurant,
Okay.
she has maybe 50 items on her menu.
Okay.
You know, or
Yeah.
like something like, no, I'd say the good ones, maybe 30.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, honest, reviewing your
Yeah.
mom's food as well.
But those items, she makes them really nice.
I see. And so you're Palestinian, right?
Yeah.
And so would you say Palestinian cuisine has played a role in how I guess it's rich in seasoning and stuff like that. Is that something that you learned, or where does your
Palate, you mean?
yeah, where does that come from? Where's your love for food come from?
Oh.
And how did you learn the right seasoning and the right this and the right that? Did you take any like
Man, I think this kind of stuff is you cannot learn, man. You either have it or don't. You know
I
what I
agree.
mean?
I agree.
So I don't think you can learn to be a good cook. You either can cook or cannot cook on a better level. On a normal home level thing, you can be good, you can be decent, impress your friends.
Yeah.
But if you want to impress thousands of people, you either have it or you don't. I hate, to be the one delivering this message, but
No, man.
it is the truth.
I'm
yeah?
gonna cry a little bit, but
Yeah, because some people think, I'm gonna become a good man. You either know you're good or not. You can't become a good cook.
so
You know what I mean? You have to understand your palate. You have to understand the connection. You have to understand the ingredients and how to make them nicer and how to go together. And that stuff, you cannot force the love for something. You cannot be a good cook because you want the money that comes out of it. You have to be a good cook to be,
So-
just like that.
when did you start smoking, and when did you think like beef or meat is the thing that I want to?
I've always been obsessed with protein. يعني when I'm a kid, my mom makes a stew. I go early, pick all the meats, put them aside. No one else gets meat,
Yeah.
I'm the protein guy. Anything, I jump to the protein. I don't try anything else.
Okay.
Then I try the sides and stuff. But
Right.
usually, protein first. If the protein quota is met, I go for the other items.
I got it. Yeah.
But that's how it is, That's I'm very attracted to proteins,
Yeah.
and then I'm attracted to the things around the protein because they complement it.
Did you study it?
Yeah, I went to culinary school.
Okay. Where did you go?
I went to Institute of Culinary Education in New York.
Okay. So not in the not in
No.
the UAE. Okay.
La.
So you studied here in the UAE.
Yes, I studied
high
here.
school?
I was born here, studied here,
Okay.
and when I went to AUS as well.
So
Studied-
you went to university in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Studied marketing,
Okay.
and then after that, I wanted to do a master's in marketing. Not me, my dad pushed it. I was like, yeah, I'll get to leave the country. It's
Okay.
a new experience. Yeah, I'll go out. I don't care.
So where'd you go?
I went to Manchester.
Okay.
I stayed there. I did an extra year because my grades were too low. They wanted me to do like a prep year. And then I kept repeating courses, and didn't pass it. So after that, I came here a loser.
Okay.
And it was like the vibe was that this guy lost. I'm like 20 something. I'm not old, like,
Yeah.
and everyone looks at me like this guy. That's it. He lost his life,
Yeah.
sitting at home. And my mom and dad and family are like, oh, this guy's just gonna die in my parents' room. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't get a job. I tried to get a job here, there, did interviews
In marketing.
in marketing, in business, anything. Some like one was like in a magazine. One was social media at some medical school. I went and bought a suit for it even.
Okay.
And like I just didn't want the stigma of this guy's a loser,
Yeah.
And then I said, you know what? I'm just gonna drop all this, do whatever I want to do. There's no, I look bad in the eyes of everyone around me.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I want to do. and my perspective, I grew as a person, so I started caring less and less. As the more I grow up, I care less and less about everything.
Yeah.
Because you know your death is coming.
Absolutely.
And you start thinking, why am I worrying if how people look at me? Why am I worrying about money? Why am I worrying about anything? I'm dying in 30 years max. You know,
Yeah.
it is all
Hopefully,
nothing.
hopefully longer, but okay.
Yeah, you think. No, in my family we die early, so
okay.
the men.
Okay.
So I knew 70 is my max, and I'm not gonna be healthy at 70 even.
Right. Okay.
So I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I want, and whatever happens, happens. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be a serial killer. You just do normal things
Okay.
and enjoy. If every day is fun, that's it. That's all you need, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my perspective changed, and I thought I wanna cook, and I've always known I was a good cook. Even back then, I host like grill parties every week, and like I cook every week,
Uh-huh.
at least twice a week maybe.
Okay.
And
Barbecues.
yeah, and I travel for food. My only reason to travel is to try food and learn about food and all that. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna just do it and not care, and took a little loans here and there, my money that I gathered, and
To go to New York.
yeah, and I just threw myself in New York. Before that, I did a big trip there for a couple of months as well in West Coast.
Do you have an American citizenship?
No.
So you just have to apply for visa.
Yeah, I
and-
applied for visa, learned how to apply for visa and all that. I already knew because of the UK. So I already knew everything. You make back account and all that, and the statements, and gather everything. So I had the know-how how to make visas.
So you got all that money. You
Yeah.
applied for this culinary school in New York.
New York, yeah.
Okay. In Manhattan, is it?
Yeah, it was just on a Google search. I said, what's the best cooking
Okay.
school?
Got
I
it.
got a couple. I emailed all. This one's the one to work out.
Okay. And so you got accepted. You told
Yeah.
your parents, and what did they say?
My mom said, yeah, do it. I'm behind you. My dad said, it's a stupid idea. And he said, yeah, he didn't want to support me in living there because it was like kind of a rebellion. I want, you know what? I'm gonna do what's in my head. No
Right.
one's gonna. And he saw that as a challenge.
In your case, it was a rebellion. You would say, okay, fine.
Yeah, I was rebelling
Okay.
because he wanted me to work for him in the chocolate company. He had a chocolate distribution.
Okay. So like food runs in the family.
Yeah, I've been raised around chocolate.
Okay.
I'm really good at chocolate.
Chocolatiering.
IDing and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
I can make chocolate. I took courses on that too.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah. So.
So your dad said, nope. And you
No,
said,
you're not doing it. My mom said, yeah, you can do it. And because my past failures, they thought that everything I'm gonna do is gonna be a failure.
okay.
You know.
Okay.
So I thought, you know what, man, I don't care. I'm just gonna do what I want. If I die tomorrow, I don't care. You know, that was my mentality, and it becoming more like that by the day.
Right.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I took my money, went there. It wasn't my first time in the U.S. I already
Right.
spent many months on West Coast.
Many months. So you lived actually in.
Yeah, I was staying with my boy. He's a Chinese guy. Was learning there. He goes by Justin.
Uh-huh.
His real name is Niuchen.
Shout out to Justin
Yeah,
Newton.
man. Thanks for letting me stay in your house in Pasadena and let me use your car every day. He was very generous, bro. So yeah, I'm surprised someone would let you do that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
He was very nice.
Okay, so
Yeah.
dad said no, mom said yes. Eventually, I guess you convinced your dad.
No,
No.
I just did the visa, booked the ticket,
You just went.
took my money, and on my way out, I said, listen, if you're not going to help me with anything, I'm fine. He said, I'll help you with the tuition.
Okay. Okay, good. So you got some support.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
He said, I'll send you the tuition, not 1 dirham more.
Okay.
You
Figure the rest
you want to
out.
be a big man, you go do it by yourself.
Okay. Okay.
I said, okay, yeah, of course I'm a big man.
Yeah.
And then I just landed in New York. The first day I was like, what the hell have I gotten myself into, man? It's so expensive.
Yeah.
The hotels are like, back then it was $200. Now it's, forget about it.
Yeah.
But back then I reached, oh my God, I'm going to burn my
In the first week.
I thought it's the same cost as Dubai. I didn't know. So everything I saved up, burned up in a month.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was in a pickle. I don't know where to stay. I don't know.
And how long was the course?
It was a year.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That is a pickle. Okay.
So I had a problem. The food was filled because I used to like, they keep eggs and butter in every classroom.
Yeah.
I just eat eggs every day, man. Eggs and butter, eggs and butter, eggs and butter. You know? But
Sounds healthy.
yeah, I lost a lot of weight. I became good. Like my skin was glowing, man. My health was nice when I had that diet. And of course, I'm in a cooking school, so you get like the scraps. You get whatever you cook. Sometimes they let you have the cheap stuff, like the beef stock, the whatever,
Okay.
or whatever you cook. They let you have it.
So you found the job at the same time while you were there?
No, I was volunteering, man. Most of the time, 90% of the time, it was free jobs because I was going to school from like 8 to 2. Then I'm free. So I go to the gym. I got a membership at the gym in the same building, and these guys also hooked me up. By the way, I used to cook for them once a month, and they give me credit in the
gym.
Yeah.
Okay. But how did you make ends meet? So how did you live? How did you?
Oh, I called my boy Ahsan. He's very wealthy. This guy.
Okay, Ahsan
Yeah,
Shab.
Ahsan. Yeah. And I told him I need money from you, and he sent it 2 days later, man.
Oh, nice.
He used to funny. I paid him back, of course.
Yeah.
But I paid him back. But he used to send me money all the time, and my dad had the tuition, so I don't have to worry about the
Okay.
$50,000, $60,000 tuition.
So you hustled.
Yeah, and at night I volunteer. We used to get big chefs in our school. I tell them, "Can I volunteer for you? I'll work for free. Don't worry." And they hook me up. Go to this restaurant. They'll take you around.
Okay.
They always have groups.
Yeah.
So like, let's say the guy who owns the Dutch, what's his name? Caramelini. Andrew I saw him. I was like, yeah, I like what you're doing. Back then he was like, I don't know if it's still hot, but back then he was on fire.
Okay.
And I told him, can I work at your places? He said, yeah, go here first, then here, then here. He
Really?
took me
Okay.
Yeah, I go to another chef.
So you would volunteer in these kitchens? You mean?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
They go, every place will teach you something. You'll see the different styles of kitchens. You'll see the everything. And after my course ended, I started traveling around the U.S. I made friends at that time.
Okay.
So everyone goes back to their states. I stay with them.
I see.
Yeah, I have friends in every state. I have family there as well.
Oh, okay.
I stay in their places.
So 1 year you're done, and then you start traveling around.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you find a particular place where you learned from? And you went to a place, you went to a kitchen.
The majority of my learning was from New York.
New York. So you didn't go to. Yeah. When I look at your place now, and we'll get to it, but. It's very much like a Texas style American, rundown, مش rundown بس يعني ما في furniture, there's no right, no frills exactly, and the kitchen. So I would have assumed that you probably worked in a kitchen that's like that. So I'm assuming that you didn't work in a kitchen like that before.
Like my kitchen?
Yeah.
Briefly, I worked at places like that, but not paid work.
Okay.
Just you go ask everyone, and some guys let you in, some guys don't.
Like barbecue houses.
Yeah, you go and ask, can I stay one day? Can I have a tour? Can I stay like 3 days? Whatever you'd give me. Some people tell you like come for a week. Some people tell you come for 2 days. Some people tell you.
And this
depends
is
on
all
the
in New York?
generosity of the guy. La, in Texas.
In Texas? You went to Texas.
New York don't have barbecue, man.
Okay.
We have in Dubai. We have way better barbecue
Really?
because of me than New York.
Absolutely. You should go to New York then.
Yeah. New York don't. I would demolish New York if I go there. They don't have good barbecue, man.
Let's talk after the podcast.
Yeah.
But okay, amazing. So you've done that. So you went to Texas.
Yeah.
And you tried to go to these barbecue houses to work over there. And how was that experience?
It was I rented a car and just stayed at my friend's house.
Okay.
In Dallas.
And at that point, Ahsan was still sending you.
La.
No.
Back then, what was my fund? Back then it was years later after Ahsan.
Oh, so this is after New York.
Yeah.
So خلصت New York. Okay, fine. I'm jumping ahead.
come back to Dubai.
I see. Okay, so you come back from Dubai. You did finish New York. You come back to Dubai.
My sister helped me a lot as well. She used to send me money.
Okay.
My mom gives me money here. You ask for I ask my dad again. Please give me like, I don't know, 5,000.
Okay.
You keep asking. You gather them. Then that money I use for trips.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you finish New York. You come back to Dubai. What happens?
Finish New York, finish Texas, finish America. I went also for a long while to India. I went to Turkey. I was traveling for food, learning, trying to develop a palate. So
how long you stayed in India for?
I'd say on and off, almost a year.
Off?
Yeah.
Wow. So 1 year in the U.S.
Because Ahsan is Indian.
Okay, so you and Ahsan.
I go, yeah, he'd hook it up. He'd give me like, he'd feed me, he'd take me out. I don't have to pay a penny. Ahsan hooked it up.
Oh, Ahsan, man. I need to.
He's a cool guy,
I need
man.
to meet Ahsan. It'd be nice to sponsor this podcast.
Yeah, he can sponsor your podcast. Yeah,
You know, just put his face on the cover.
in the back, yeah.
Just in the background right here. So you spent a year in India. You just went around. You saw these restaurants, and you went to Turkey, obviously the land of the meat. So you went.
Yeah,
over
they're good at proteins, man.
Yeah,
they
they're
love their proteins.
Yeah.
And yeah, you learn from Turkey. You learn how to. They like their fat,
Yeah.
so you develop that fat with meat. Thing.
Yeah.
How to marry them together.
So all the while, your dad, who was against this
Yeah.
trip to begin with,
Yeah.
he saw you coming back. But now you're in India. Now you're in Turkey. And what is he
No,
thinking?
I looked worse.
Oh, you look
Because
worse.
now I looked like I'm traveling to just play.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, how you gonna explain to an Arab dad that I'm
Yeah.
developing a palate?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the hell out of here! What does that even mean? You know, it's like, so. But
I'm having a hard time
yeah,
as well. You know.
you cannot explain to someone who's not chasing this like, oh, I'm just traveling to develop my palate. You
Well
know?
done, man. Amazing.
Yeah, like where's your experience? It's in my mouth.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
I got it. I
it's
got a
very
palate.
eccentric. No one will get what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so I'm asking you a lot of questions. This
Yeah,
is interesting.
عادي,
So you've okay. So at that point, your dad was like, "What the hell are you doing? You need to come back. You need to start building a
COVID,
career."
basically COVID. It cut everyone's wings.
Hold on. So okay. So this is all of this was pre-COVID.
Yeah, pre-COVID.
This is all pre-COVID. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you came back during COVID.
I came back like first day I heard China, they're eating, I don't know, rats and stuff. I was like, yo, I'm not gonna do post-apocalypse in America.
All right.
I flew back to Dubai.
So you flew back
Yeah.
here. Okay. 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 Got it.
Oh,
Okay.
and I stayed a long time in Dominican Republic, so because I got the passport.
Oh. Okay.
I went there to get the passport.
Okay. Okay.
They don't have good food. Sorry, Dominicans.
That's not me. I don't think we have many Dominicans
Yeah, I
listening
don't
to
know.
this.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of the Dominicanos on your podcast.
I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, they're not gonna catch me. But yo, you need to work on your food, man. You need to renew my passport, which I've been trying for a year, and maybe I'll take care of you food-wise.
I think we need to cut this and,
Yeah.
and send it to the Dominican
ambassador.
Just make sure that he listens
Yeah,
to this.
man.
Okay, so you come back. It's 2020. You've done all this palate experience building.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I got the timeline
Yes,
right.
I
yeah?
got the spices from India. I got getting longer with cheap ingredients from India.
Okay.
You know, you gotta make do there. You gotta make lentils nice in India.
Yeah.
You gotta make rice nice in India. That's what they eat. There are people there who only eat rice and lentil every day, 365.
Yeah. We gotta make it
Yeah.
spicy and
You gotta make it interesting and not boring. So that's the things you learn here and there, you know.
yeah.
And Turkey and you know, and I'm still looking, of course, to travel more. I still haven't. Imagine I haven't touched Japan.
Top question.
Yeah.
So all of what you said,
Yeah.
how, like, what's the timeline between you graduating? So what year was this? You graduated which year?
2000 US or the
لا قصدي
masters?
school. So university.
2015 or something.
2015 you graduate university, not masters, because masters obviously that
Oh
was
no, university.
Yeah.
2010 or something like
2010. So 2010 up until 2019, you haven't had a job. You haven't had
that. No, nothing.
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 So
I was
9
just-
years. So 9 years
Yeah.
you were just developing the palate and figuring it out.
Yeah, I was trying to wedge my foot into food. Even in UK, why I failed is was because I was working in fast food. You're allowed 20 hours.
Okay.
So I worked 20 hours the paid and 20 hours cash paid. You make it work. No, I don't care if they don't give me a visa. I'll say I worked for cash in your country. I don't care.
Okay.
But
Cut this. Send it to the.
send it to
the
I don't care. Don't
ambassador.
give me a visa. I'm not coming back. And and yeah, I used to get. I work 40, 50 hours and a week here and there and kebab shops and bullshit spots.
Jobs, okay.
Yeah, but. You get your foot and you learn the F&B
Yeah.
from the lowest, from
Okay.
like Domino's line.
But
And
never had an actual career job. يعني,
no.
Office, whatever.
It's always a hustle,
You
you
never did
know.
that.
You
Okay.
I throw parties, I make people pay.
Okay. Okay,
Burgers night,
Yeah.
pizza night, just in the oven,
right.
stew night.
Okay.
Yeah.
طيب. Good. Great. So 2019 comes. You're back. Your dad's pissed off. Your mom's still proud.
Yeah.
Rima's helping you out. Rima's your sister
Yeah.
helping you out. And then 2020 comes. Boom. Everything shuts down. What are you thinking?
It's rude, and my dad won't watch this.
Okay.
I was praying the chocolate company closes.
Okay. Dude.
Yeah. It was my goal for that thing to fall because my dad is holding on to it.
Because
and
he
it's
wants to give it to
stopping
you.
my growth.
I see. Okay.
And he wants me to like make it work. And the thing was already dying before COVID, by the way.
Okay.
And it was mad. Like I was like working in it, but my dad was the decision maker. So I cannot make. I usually how I work, I make extreme decisions. I do things that don't make sense. Right now, if I tell you what I'm doing, like, you're not going to make money out of what you're doing.
Okay.
But then I like big, bold moves, you know?
Yeah.
And my dad is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
So when I think I want to fix the company, I was like, I'm going to fix this company. You know, in my head, I want to kill the biggest distributors.
Okay.
In his head, he's like, no, just make ends meet.
Okay. So your dad built a chocolate company, I guess.
Maybe it's an age thing, too. He's old. You know, I'm young.
Okay.
I was in my 20s back then.
So, okay, fine. So you're praying, I want this chocolate company to fail.
Yeah.
Because I want to do my own thing.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
And it fails.
Oh, it fails.
Yeah. And I start insinuating like...
Strong prayers.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
are you a spiritual person?
A little bit.
Okay.
I think, yeah. Usually I get what I pray for. Alhamdulillah, you know.
Amazing, man.
50% success. Yeah.
I feel like there's something special happening here.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. So it fails. It fails is in the khalas completely closed down?
Yeah. Our main customer was duty free.
Okay.
Airport closed.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Then the other was Carrefour.
Uh-huh.
I hated even like dealing with these guys. They're horrible, bro.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. If anyone from Carrefour watching,
please
you need
cut
to
this
work.
out. I need to be sponsors for this podcast.
Yeah, your corporate culture is absolute garbage, man. You need to work on your HR. I don't know what's happening there.
Did you apply for a job at Carrefour or something?
No,
or?
I used to deal with them a lot. I used to meet them and go to their office and stuff.
Okay.
It is hell.
It's hell. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's focus on the on the prize here.
Yeah.
So it went bust the business. Okay.
Yeah.
And
then I started insinuating because I wasn't the only loser. I said, Dad, you had this company for 30 years and it fails. Everything fails in this life.
Okay.
You know, so I'm not a failure. I want the space to make a restaurant here.
Oh, so where you are at right now, that was the company.
Yeah, that's why I was praying to fail. So I want to take the space.
Oh, okay.
Because I like it. I don't want a new building because I hate having a landlord.
So your dad owns that space?
Kinda. It's a 99-year deal directly from the government kind of thing.
Okay. So you told your dad that, and your dad was on board?
No. At first, no. But I kept talking to my mom. We used to clash a lot, fights every day and stuff. I went crazy. And then I said, okay, I'm leaving here.
Crazy because of COVID?
I went crazy because of Corona, because I got sick of it. What am I, like 30-something, bro? I was like 30 at the time or something. I was like, you know what? Dubai is not working for me. I knew my friend who like jumped the borders to Canada from Montreal side.
Yeah.
And I thought I have an American visa.
Yeah, they got good pastrami up in
and I said,
Montreal.
You know what? At least I can do my hustle I do in America. In America, you can hustle. You can just set up an illegal hot dog stand, man, outside the game and make you $1,000. In New York, you can just ask a rich guy at the gym, let me cook for you. $600 right there. You can make money just like that. Here is a bit difficult to hustle.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. So you were going nuts.
I said to my parents, you know what? I have like 30,000 dirhams I saved up. I'll go to America. I looked it up on YouTube, how to do the whole thing. I'd leave my passport with my cousin, jump the border. Man, I'm never going to get a visa after this.
What's happening, man?
Yeah.
You cannot.
Yeah. I don't care. You don't want me, you're lost. If they don't give me a visa.
This is not me. I just want to say
lost,
this
bro.
is not me. I'm
That's
applying
how
for
I think
visas.
now.
I would like to come into your country.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would
I
have
thought,
me.
you know what? I told my dad things aren't working here.
Okay. So I want to jump the border
I'm
into
going to
Canada.
jump the border. That's it. I made the visa. I was ready.
Okay.
I put my bag. I sold most of my things.
Your American visa, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. But why not just stay in the U.S. then? I mean, why jump the border to Canada?
U.S. is very difficult. It takes you like 12 years.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Yeah, Canada's like 2 years.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with Canada. I mean,
Yeah,
I have a permanent residency legally.
Yeah, I thought I'm gonna, and I applied for Australia. I did the IELTS.
Okay.
It's an English test.
I see. Okay.
And I did the other one. I forgot what it's called. I applied for Canada legally and Australia, and they both rejected me
Okay. Okay.
because
okay.
I lied on my what you call it? All the fucking I don't know. Like they said, yeah, you're not
now.
coming
I
in.
feel like no one's gonna sponsor.
They
this.
said they're not coming in, and they're like, sorry, we regret. I was like, you're lost, Australia. Honestly, you're lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
you wanted to go. Why didn't you go?
My dad, last second, he's like, so my mom told him.
Oh wait, airports were closed. No, like how would you gonna?
No, that's 2020, like in June, July. It was already open.
Okay, fine. So they opened the airports. Okay.
Yeah, I thought, you know what? I'm ready. I was gonna leave, and then I don't know what my mom told me. Oh, we're gonna lose this kid. He's gonna go, never come back. He's mad, and he's
Is it just you and your sister? So
I have three. I have three sisters, one brother,
Okay.
and me. I thought they felt that if I go there, that's the last time they're gonna see me in like 10 years.
Okay. Yeah.
That's I think the vibe was. Because I was mad. I said, I'm not coming here. Khalas, I don't have any opportunity.
All your siblings, they're younger, or you're the youngest, or
I'm the middle.
you're the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on.
So I thought, you know what? I'm going to leave. And last second, my dad said, I'll help you. Because the chocolate business is gone. No one to run the business, and the space is empty. And to have the space, he needs a running business in the space, by the way, to keep it. I think it's that. I don't know. I made that up, but I think that's the thing. That's the rule.
Okay.
So he thought, you know what? I'm gonna help you. And he gave me money to start researching and getting stuff. And
So at that point, did you have the idea of what you wanted to do?
I wanted something with protein, but I didn't know smoking or what.
Okay. So burgers.
I was planning to open a smoker, but usually, like in New York, when they have a smoker, they have a rotisserie as an oven in the kitchen, and they smoke items like sauces or a beef neck, a cow neck, or something like that. But I thought about it like that first, as a supplementary item in my restaurant. But then I kept going to Texas again and again, and I see it all the time. I thought, you know what? I want the biggest one. Why should I get the small one? I have the space now. The chocolate business is gone. I have the space to use it all. So my dad used to hoard a lot of junk in that place. So he traveled. I got those recovery trucks, and I threw everything he collected, so the place was free. And I started making the drawings with my hands. I'm gonna put the smoker here, this here, this here, this here.
So that's at that point you were like, okay, I want to make a smoker, a proper smokehouse.
I decided a smoker, but at that time my skills were very low. I didn't know how to smoke a brisket or anything.
The question:
Yeah.
Why did you decide smoker, and what were the other options? Like, give me two other options.
Grill, like steaks and burgers.
Like steaks and burgers, regular grill house.
Grill meats,
okay.
Yeah, just steaks, burgers. Hey,
that was your thing. That's what you wanted to do until you said, "Well, hold on, I want to do a smoker."
Yeah, because I thought, no, hold on, I want to do both. Because at the same time, I bought the smoker, I bought my charcoal grill.
Right, which you still have.
I still have.
Yeah.
Our burgers are made on it.
Right. Yes.
So I thought at that time I didn't know what's gonna become popular with people. So I first opened grilling chickens and selling them on Talabat, Deliveroo, one of those people.
Okay. Under BigT BBQ?
Under BigT BBQ.
Okay.
I think, I named it something else. I forgot.
Okay.
Anyway, I was selling. Only my friends were buying it. I was like, I want more. This is not that fun.
So sorry, Ashan, whoever's listening. So you started. You took the place. You planned it out, and then you got the smoker. You got the charcoal grill, and the first thing you said, "I'm gonna make chickens."
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I thought there is no way to fail if you're selling low cost, low price grilled chicken with rice or bread.
I mean, yeah, it's
everyone has to buy that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I thought that's the easy way, because I was like, I wasn't good at smoking briskets when I first opened. They used to be very bad, and I was embarrassed to sell them. So I was trying, and when it got better, while I was doing the chicken thing and making zero sales, maybe selling one chicken a day.
Yeah. It's
all happened within months, by the way. This sounds like years, but it's like months.
Okay.
And I thought, you know what? I started getting better at smoking briskets.
Mm.
And I said, I closed the chicken thing, which was around for 2 months.
Uh-huh.
And I said, you know what? We're doing briskets now. And I started posting more and more about my smoker, about me smoking briskets on the internet. And my sister got people, my friends got people, and it like branched out.
People as in to come as customers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to, in the beginning, I used to open, like I'm opening one day, everyone pays 100 dirham, you get unlimited food.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it was. It was
Okay.
very small, maybe 50 people would come.
And how were the reviews from people?
They liked it,
Mm.
but I didn't like it. So I was embarrassed to open properly.
Mm.
So I said, you know what, I'm going to open only weekend. And this way, it's 3 days and I don't have to work all week. And back then, because I was only making 4 briskets, not a lot of work.
Mm.
And I thought I'd only open weekend and try it out and see. I was open to failure at that point. It's
Yeah.
like, I was like, oh, it's not going to work out. And then, but the weekend thing started getting crowded and people pulling people, finding on Instagram. And like about a month or 3 weeks, the place had a line outside.
Wow.
Yeah.
And at that point, your menu was different, right?
It was much simpler. It was like brisket and burger wasn't there. It was brisket, sausage, cornbread, fries, coleslaw.
And this is all
That's
your recipes.
Yeah. I
Okay.
made them.
Okay.
And it was like, I have the old menu. It's like, it was written on a white paper, like an A4 paper.
Yeah.
Then I switched to the cool brown one.
The brown board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I used to write like, it was just brisket, sausage, turkey. Yeah, I remember turkey was in the beginning too.
Is it still around Turkey?
Yeah,
I think it is. I saw it yesterday.
always.
Yeah. So okay, so then now it's picking up. Now people are coming. Now they're finding out about it. Now, so the place is starting to get full.
Yeah.
How do you feel now that that's happening? What's your thoughts? Hell yeah, I'm making it happen. Or
Yeah, no, in the beginning, I was like, see, I usually celebrate misery. I don't celebrate nice things.
Okay.
I'm a miserable person. So
right.
when bad things happen, I forget all the good things and I just think about the bad thing, like, oh, it sucks. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
That's how I run.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I feel you. I understand that.
Yeah. I'm usually, I think of the negative more than the positive.
Yeah, like it's
bad,
too
but I
good.
can't help it, yeah.
Something bad's gonna happen.
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
Mm.
I thought first, when everything good happened, something else crashed,
Mm.
Or I was thinking, maybe I cannot keep up with this, or I was thinking, it's too much. I don't know what I'm doing.
Mm.
I thought maybe also it's like a fad. People are gonna do it for a month then leave. There was a lot of thoughts. I don't know, but I was also proud at sometimes.
Mm.
At the same time, I was proud, and things were picking up crazy,
Mm.
and all very fast. People started like noticing me and knowing me by name, and
That's cool, man.
yeah, and it all happened quick. And every day I opened, now I started being worried. I have like hundreds of people outside, and I haven't cooked enough, and it's growing exponentially that I cannot know the trend.
Yeah.
I wasn't in control. The place was like swaying, and some places it goes crazy. I closed the cashier and I start trimming and feeding everyone for free.
Oh.
We've done it maybe 3 times. People who been there know. Till today they remind me of those days.
Wow.
We used to close and just maybe a 10,000 dirham worth of food. We just give it up and we close.
Did you feel like now that you've grown to this level, so now you're hiring people. Now now you've gone from 0 to hero in this matter of 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
Or whatever, a few months.
Yeah, 2 months, I think.
So now you need an operator for the restaurant who knows how to run things, or do you do it yourself?
So I don't like, usually I'm an untrusting person.
Mm.
I don't trust anything or anyone.
Nice.
So I thought I don't want to put my business in someone else's hand.
Mm.
And because I'm in touch with my customers every day, I'm down, I'm serving them, I'm seeing, and everyone asks me the same thing. They say, you've made something special, don't change anything.
Mm.
And people sometimes people would test me like, oh, are you gonna improve the place? And I say, no, it's gonna be the same. And they say, oh, thank God. They're testing what I'm gonna answer.
Yeah.
It's like, are you gonna move somewhere to a nice location? I say, no. What do you mean? They're like, oh, thank God. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna stay here.
The only I would
People
say
don't want anything to change.
the only luxurious thing
Yeah.
is the valet parking outside.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because there was trouble with the cars. We were getting 100 cars,
Yeah.
and they were just throwing them in the street.
Right.
So I thought, what could we do? Get a
Yeah.
valet.
So you don't have an operator. You just do everything yourself.
Yeah, I do everything.
Okay.
Because I'm sure if I need to train my operator for like a year if I ever have an operator
Interesting.
to make him like me, and he has to tick a lot of things.
So how does your dad feel about where you are today?
We don't talk about it, but I think it's undeniable that you have to be proud.
He's secretly proud. He's
not
like, I will
obvious.
never
Yeah.
tell him.
Yeah, he's secretly proud, but you know.
Has he come to the place? Has he?
He don't like that kind of food. He likes all like Levant mashawi and
Okay.
grilled food and like shawarma and falafel. He doesn't eat outside the main 30 items he eats.
Yeah. Has he been to the restaurant at all? Or
Yeah, he ate
Yeah.
just the dry stuff. Like he ate the fries. He
Okay.
cannot eat meat that's not burnt.
I see. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your place is definitely like for the meat lover.
Yeah.
For sure.
If you like my food, if you really want to enjoy BigT BBQ, you need to be able to eat fat on its own, not squeamish, and not be squeamish about it. If you don't have that ability, it's like the ability to eat raw oysters.
Yeah.
You need to train yourself to eat raw oysters or caviar.
Yeah.
You need to train yourself to eat fat on its own, like in foie gras on its own, or like just a piece of fat. That's you train your palate to eat it.
Would you give a shot? Like maybe.
Yeah.
It's odd asking you this, but
Yeah.
what other restaurants in the country do you actually enjoy?
I enjoy a lot, man.
Like, would you like? I don't know. You tell me. I
Yeah.
don't want to sway you.
I
Yani-
like the Irani place, Rivas.
Rivas. Okay, I don't know
Yeah,
what that is.
I like the Irani place in near Mamzar. It's called Khouri. I like seafood places. I like trying new things too. So every week I make sure to try 2 new places minimum. I like that Thai place in JVC.
Okay.
Forgot what it's called.
So you like-
sticky rice or something.
Do you think that Dubai has a good culinary or like food scene?
Look, I've seen New York in its prime. We haven't met that yet, but we are growing. We already overcome places like Los Angeles, I think.
Really?
Yeah. And I think we've overcome places like London. But we still, because I like New York a lot, I don't think we have reached New York level. But we're getting there.
The best chefs in the world.
I mean, thanks to people like me,
Yeah,
we
hell
are getting there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll
And
give you that credit, my friend.
People like who are local to here, like me. I'm born here, so I'm like expat, but kinda like I understand the place in a local way. And there are a lot of chefs now that are like my age. And shout out to Sulaiman.
Sulaiman, yeah. Who's
Yeah,
Sulaiman?
he's like me. He's born here, and I just met him recently.
What does he do?
Moonrise.
Ah,
It's that
Moonrise, yeah, the
place in
pizza.
Zabil.
Yeah,
No, Moonrise. No.
Moon Slice?
Oh
is that-
man, I think it's Moonrise, bro. No, it's like that place in Zabil. It's in a building upstairs.
Oh, I don't know what that
It's
is.
fine dining. You
Okay,
pay
okay.
like a set amount, and you get the set menu with the same as the other guys.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nice. I think people like that are growing the scene, and there's a lot of guys, by the way, like that pushing, the food, and they understand what this needs, what we need here.
What's your favorite burger place in the country?
I don't have one, man.
Yeah. Your burger is amazing.
Yeah.
But if you had to choose somebody other than yours.
Okay.
What was it called? 11 Green? 11 Green, is it?
Look,
Did you try
I
that?
don't eat burgers out because I make them when I need the burger.
Yeah.
If I was gonna eat a burger out, High Joint.
High Joint. Yeah, High
Yeah.
Joint's pretty solid. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
I stopped eating. I cut like 95% of chains now.
Right.
I
Okay.
need to, and if any place was a chain, and if I'm an outside customer to my place, and I made it a chain, I'll stop going to that place.
So your thing is to keep that one place, keep its charm, keep it how it's going.
Yeah, keep it nice.
Okay. Okay, so obviously you're made different. like
Yeah.
now talking to you.
Yeah.
And today, I mean, for whoever is listening and watching, I've met you for the first time today.
Oh.
We've never met you before.
Yeah, we spoke on Instagram a
We
little.
spoke on Instagram
Yeah.
a little bit, but that's that.
Yeah.
But it takes a certain type of person to persevere the way you're doing right now today. Okay. And the reason I asked you if you're a spiritual person is because do you have that sense of belief that, because, you were talking to me about we're all going to die.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it happen. I knew it was
Yeah.
going to. So do you have that? What's the inner thing in you that kept you like, it's going to work. It's going to work out. Are you a spiritual person?
I
Do you
am.
feel
I am like religious. Maybe not by. Not, my acts are not perfect, but I have like the fear of God. I do pray. I do fast Ramadan. I do observe the religion. I wouldn't say I'm insanely religious, but
No, I mean, I know. Yeah.
I do have that deep belief in that God put me here for a reason. God gave me the skills I had, the talent I have for a reason. And it would feel like a betrayal to God if I not do it.
Okay. Yeah.
So
that's your sense of purpose, essentially.
yeah, if I don't do it, I'm not. It means He gave me that. He tested me, and I didn't use it.
Interesting
Yeah.
perspective.
So I think that even now, sometimes I don't want to grow because now I like financially I am happy, but I could stop here. But I'm thinking, what if I'm meant for more? I need to push more,
Yeah.
So I think I need to. That's why I'm doing more now. I don't have to,
Okay.
but because I'm thinking, what if there's more to this?
Yeah.
What if the rabbit hole goes deeper than
Yeah.
this? Yeah.
Love it, man. So
Yeah.
so that kind of sense of purpose keeps you going, keeps
Yeah.
you wanting to build more.
And like it's the love for exploration and love to grow, and it's human nature to want to grow, and I could take up other hobbies, which I'm trying to now, but you're too good at this that this is always there for me. Cooking is always there for me. I always have the advantage at that. On that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see if there is more to this, whether in the same field or maybe I'm creative in other fields, or maybe I'm trying to understand myself in that.
Would you at some point start another restaurant? And with a different, like maybe Indian or something,
Yes.
like, since you've
Yes, I'm planning that.
really okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's something that you would love to do. Is it Indian the
No.
cuisine that you like, or just in general?
In general, I have some plans of things I want to do. Basically, the foods that I like to eat, I want to chase to see if I can make them nicer.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, and I can enjoy it in a level no one had, before.
Yeah.
And try to have it nicer than I had it before in restaurants.
Do you cook at home for yourself?
I don't cook in home kitchens. It's the.
No, I mean for you to test all of these things.
No.
So if you want to test, you
I
test
eat out. Yeah, if I want to test, I test in the commercial kitchen, cook it, and like treat it
Okay.
as a lab, as like testing.
Yeah.
But you won't see me like frying an egg at home.
Do you recreationally cook for yourself?
No.
And you don't?
No.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so you either eating your own briskets or you're eating out with.
Yeah, I eat out.
Okay, just to kind of test and see what's going on.
If I'm testing a recipe, I'm testing it for commercial. For like, it's like I don't know. Like it's you like I don't know. Here's music. You're making a beat.
Yeah.
You're not making a beat at home for fun. You're making a beat to make a beat.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how you use it.
So you had recently. You were. My son loved that video, where you. I think you got. My son's 4 years old. So he. I played that video. We weren't even. I wasn't showing him. I was going on Instagram, and that video popped up of you taking that award. I don't know who gave you an award.
Yeah.
Who was it? Time Out or someone? And you took it and you you threw it on the ground.
Yeah.
And my son was there. He was just peeping into my phone.
Yeah.
And then I hear him cracking up. And so I was like, what?
Kids like aggression. That's
I was
why.
like,
They
what
like.
what do you find funny? He's
Yeah.
like, can you play it again? And I put it again. And please play it again and again and again and again. We must have if you have 5,000 views on that video, I guarantee you 4,000 was me and my son Zain. So I guess nothing to do with Zain, but what is it with you and these establishments that you don't like? The Watsons and the whatever, like those publications that are trying to award you. I don't know what the backstory is, but
Yeah.
why do you reject that establishment? If you get what I'm trying to say.
I mean, it's like they do a popularity contest thing. They hype up the wrong places because they're helping each other out, you know. They only look out for each other. And you have to, I don't like kissing ass, but if you want to be good on their terms, you have to kiss their ass, basically.
I see. Okay.
The media people.
Okay.
Not the newspaper. The newspaper, their newspaper. They come, do the newspaper, go home.
Right. Yeah.
You know, but these magazines and like the in stuff and the pages on Instagram, those like Taste and like, you know, these guys and the ones that grow big become more like a popularity circle, and only people who are with them and only people who treat them nice get their acceptance. And I thought I'm usually, I don't want to like be like under anyone's control. Especially not these guys, you know what I mean? What do they know about food? And I thought, you know what? If they're gonna try to play with me, I play with them. You know?
Yeah.
And I show them a taste of what they do to people.
Okay.
And I think it put them in place. Hopefully.
I mean, it was pretty out there. But so they contacted you to give you that award when Watson was it Watson? I'm not sure who it was. Time Out. They reached out to you and they said, hey, we're going to give you this award for being amazing what you do. And so you did that video, right? Where you smashed this thing on the floor.
And I kind of look highly to myself because I run on a way where I have to hype myself up. And if someone doesn't hype me up, he's an enemy.
Okay.
So if you're going to put my name there, you better make a win.
But wait, hold on. But they did hype you up. They gave you an award.
I want first. I don't want to be the first loser. I got second. I didn't get an award. I got something called I don't know how to say it. It's commendable or something.
Okay. So you didn't win. You just they told you, good job. Try next time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got it. Okay.
I'm gonna take that.
Okay. So you took that and you're like, hell no, you threw it on the floor.
Yeah, if someone puts my place name out there, especially people reviewing food, if you put my name in like a soccer magazine, you can diss me.
Okay.
If you put my name in like, I don't know, an audio magazine, you can diss me. But if you put me in a food magazine, you better make me the first page. You better write 4 pages about me. You better make a video about me. You better make me win every single category.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
You're looking at the cameras, so you make sure
I'm
how
making them know.
Edit it.
That's the mistake you've done here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they reach out to you afterwards when you did that?
No, they didn't. One of them called me by accident. Like the next day, they want me to buy advertisement. He doesn't know.
No.
It's like a salesperson.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't rude or anything. I was like, no, I'm not interested.
Okay.
But that's it.
Okay. And is there other publications that did that to you, that did you wrong, let's say?
No, there was just the magazines that put, I just called them out on what they're doing. You know what I mean?
I saw on your page you put some of those.
Yeah. If someone puts a list and puts like an American chain, you know?
Yeah.
That sends vacuum sealed food and microwaved, and they may put that's the best barbecue in town, or that's the best grilled food in town. I'm going to get pissed. I'm going to write about it because I have an audience that will know about it, you know, now. So I tell my people, look at these guys, what they're doing. They're silly.
Right.
You know? This validate them because they can't be going on doing this forever. Yeah. You have to fix their act up.
Love in Dubai was there, but then you removed it from the list. How did they redeem themselves?
So Love in Dubai texted me from the Love in Dubai account. I don't know, 1 million followers or something.
Right.
Big account.
Okay.
And they say, yo, Big T, tell us what happened with Time Out. Why did you smash it and stuff? We want to post it. And I was like, fine, I write it. Then the next day, they post me on their other page that has maybe 40K followers or something.
Okay.
And everything I gave there, they put here.
Oh, I see.
There was playing here.
Okay.
And I think it's not... I think what happened is that lady was acting big on emails, forgot her name. Maybe she watched this one day.
Yeah.
I think
she will, because a lot of people from Love in Dubai follow me.
She was being like, I wrote to her, why did you not put in the bin? She's like, I appreciate the hustle you're trying to do on us. I was like, wait, what? Who do you think you are? I'll put my whole people against you now. I go on Instagram. I put her on blast.
Right, yeah.
I put her on blast. You're gonna act big on us. You're not big anymore.
Okay.
You're big against the shy people, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not shy. I will come for you.
I love this is the best podcast we've ever done. I just want to say.
I know. I was writing to this like I think the girl was told by her superior. Yo, what are you doing here?
Yo, man, Richard's a good guy.
Yeah, maybe he is a good guy. Maybe he brought her into the office. Listen, lady, stop acting big on these guys.
Okay.
And then the next day they put me up. I don't care. You want to put me up, put me. You don't want to put me up, remove it.
Yeah.
I am successful regardless of what these guys put or not put because I have the streets.
Yeah, and you have the food.
Yeah, I have the food and I have the streets.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
absolutely. It's funny, man, because I've heard about you way before trying your place. My friends who I trust with my taste buds so much, you know, and they tell you gotta go and you gotta try BigT BBQ. You gotta go try BigT BBQ, and I heard it more than once.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, okay, well, I love barbecue. I went in Montreal, actually. That's the only time I went to like barbecue places.
That's the pastrami style.
The pastrami, yeah. I mean, they have the best Reuben sandwiches in the world, right? This comes out from Montreal.
It's usually Montreal and New York. They're the ones battling.
But didn't they come up with the pastrami, the Montreal? I think that's the birthplace of
this I don't know. I know it's the Jewish settlers who came from Europe,
right?
In World War, whatever.
Whatever they did.
Yeah.
I mean, they did,
that's what they eat. I think
they did good stuff,
something
man.
to do with religion that they have to eat only the brisket because it's boneless.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And they made it into a sandwich. They're not allowed to eat dairy in it, so that's why it's dairy-less.
Ah, okay.
I don't know about the Reuben, though. Reuben has cheese. I don't know.
Yeah.
And sauerkraut, I think it's from them, too, like the German Jewish.
So, but you guys don't do
I don't know. I'm making this up, but it's something
I mean,
along the lines, yeah.
I mean, we really lost track
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We're all over the place. But anyway, so I heard this from a few people, and then my friend Mohammed Duekat. I don't know if you know Mohammed Duekat.
Name rings a bell.
Anyway, he's my go-to taste bud man. He told me you have to try it; it's the best, you know. And so when I came to your place, honestly, not just because you're here, because you shat on everyone, but honestly, man, it is amazing. Nothing comes close. And dude, I used to go to Nusrat, and I used to say Nusrat's the best burger, Nusrat's the best, but you have to pay an arm and a leg to eat at Nusrat. And they're good. I mean, I don't know what you feel about it.
I've been to the one in Turkey, and I only had the burger because it was locked down. You can only buy a burger and eat it in the street.
Ah, really? Okay.
That was a special situation. The burger was really good, man.
It's excellent. Very, very good. But
the fries, but the
your fries is much better. Yeah. And I'm saying, man, you are honestly like the best, the absolute best. And I'm so shocked that when you tell me your story, like I thought you've been smoking since you were like 15 years old. But it's amazing that you just learned this recently, and it's not something that's been in your.
Yeah, I always say I could do any cuisine. So regardless, this or any cuisine I have, I can like exit in 6 months.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. It's absolutely. I recommend anybody who didn't, try your place to absolutely go and just get absolutely stuffed. Be fasting that day and just order everything on the menu. Go early, right? Because everything sells out.
If you want to have the full experience, come lunch, not dinner, or late lunch.
Ah, okay. I should take my parents there in town.
But the thing is, this is not supposed to be like a punishment. Like you don't come early, you're being punished. It's like the cuisine changes at night.
Okay.
Because who's gonna eat heavy briskets before sleeping? It's like
me, but
the cheeks are super gelatinous and they're not good for dinner.
Cheeks were sold out yesterday as well. Yeah.
So it's like it flips at night to more night cuisine, sandwich, and soon it's gonna be even better for the night people.
Okay.
I'm planning some nice things for the night people.
So look, the beef cheeks, we gotta talk about how amazing they are. Why you took them off the menu though?
They're on the menu.
You
just gotta ask for them. They're not
so
on the
good.
wall.
They're so good.
Yeah.
They're so good. Like I was eating them, and then we were all around the table. We're eating them. This was the first time I came.
Yeah.
And I thought they were the brisket. I was like,
this
is so good, such a good brisket. I was like, everybody was like, no man, this is the beef cheeks.
The cheek.
Holy Holy shit.
Yeah,
It's
man.
amazing. Anyway, it's amazing, dude. So well done. Whatever you've done, you should celebrate. You should celebrate. When the bad comes, it will come. But your belief in yourself, your belief in your vision, your purpose, your belief in
man.
God, all of that, it paid out. It paid off, and
Alhamdulillah.
it's been like 9 years in the making. But here you are today.
It's a journey, man. It's a journey. Ups, mostly down. Now the last year up.
More than 9 years,
Yeah.
14 years since you graduated from university.
Yeah. It's been even before AUS. I was planning to do. I told my dad I want to do nutrition, then be a cook after nutrition.
Wow.
He's like, no, who's gonna run the business? Who's gonna this? I'll only fund
Subhanallah,
marketing.
man.
Yeah.
Your dad's business went bust.
Yeah.
Then this came up, and
Alhamdulillah. I mean, it's good that business got us through childhood. It
Right.
It paid for everything we've done.
I mean, shout out to Carrefour for being your
Shout out to
customer.
Carrefour, they were my customer this whole time.
Yeah.
And OG Carrefour, we are one of the first suppliers in Carrefour
Right.
in Dera City Center. We have a 3-number supplier name. They know once they say.
What do you think of Matar Farm?
I had it once in
Some probably festival or whatever.
something, and I don't know if he remembers, but I met him one day before I opened.
Uh-huh.
I don't. This is the first time I tell anyone because it's awkward.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And bro, I was like,
be gentle.
yeah, I like him. Honestly, I don't hate anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you met him, but did you like his I mean,
yeah, the food was good. Not as good as me, sorry man, but
no, I agree.
it's good. It's good. Like the sides were good. You make nice sauces. He makes nice pickles in a jar. He's better at presentation.
He doesn't have a restaurant though. I mean, he has one, I think.
Yeah,
Time Out.
I had the one in the
Time Out, I think.
No, it was called Jumeirah something. Jumeirah Madinat.
Oh, okay.
It was like in the outdoors.
Okay.
And he was there that day after I ate. It was okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe that experience, second best after me.
Do you do a Reuben sandwich? You don't.
No, I know they do sandwiches.
You do. They do, but you don't do Reuben, right?
I don't do Reuben sandwich.
You should at some point, maybe.
I'm
not going to tell you what to do, but
I'm planning to.
I think you'd make a mean Reuben. If
I
I'm
like doing
honest.
things right, so hold on like a year or two, you're gonna.
The cheese brisket
Yeah,
that
that
you
one.
do.
I did it to introduce a low cost item because a lot of people were saying Big T is expensive. Big T is expensive.
Actually, I don't think it is.
A lot of people noticed that don't like the pricing. That's what I noticed. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna give you very good items that are not that expensive.
It's so good.
So you eat under 50 dirhams.
Man, you got me so hungry. This podcast is making me.
But you cannot say it's expensive, then go buy ribs and meat, because ribs and meat are expensive to me too.
Yeah.
I buy the kg 90 dirham to 100 dirham.
And you buy your stuff from local suppliers,
Yeah.
or okay, you can't say obviously because that's your secret.
Yeah, no, I buy from a lot. Everyone who brings US beef is my supplier.
Okay, so it's not like one person.
No,
that does really good,
I go around. I ask them for the price sometimes. This guy's a better price. This guy has a better price.
Do you know about marbling and stuff like that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and is there like a certain marbling that you go after, or?
Our cuisine is very forgiving in a way where you can cook the lowest. That's the whole point of my cuisine, that you can cook the lowest quality and make it nice. And the mastery comes when you make the lowest one as nice as a luxury, what do you call it, ribeye or something. That's when the guy is good. If I make a prime brisket nice, that's not a big achievement.
Yeah.
But if I make the cheapest brisket nice, that means I know what I'm doing. I'm doing nice, you know.
Whatever you're doing, you keep doing it, my friend, because it is the number one in the country, hands down. I mean, I don't even compare you to who's around. I compare you like globally, man. Like
I think it's fair to say so.
No,
A lot of people say I'm full of myself, but it's the truth. I think we compete with like top 10 in Texas.
To be honest with you, you're credible enough to make that claim.
Yeah.
Honestly, yani, the
Thank you,
place
man.
is fantastic.
Brisket wise,
This is such an advertisement for your
yeah.
place.
Brisket wise, you don't need to go to Texas anymore.
Yeah, I don't think.
Brisket
Yeah,
wise.
save your ticket, I guess.
Yeah.
Just stay in Dubai.
If you want to go like do the fun stuff, the ranching and stuff, yeah, go for fun.
Yeah,
But
not
if you're
for
going
barbecue.
just for brisket, come eat at mine, man. It's the same thing.
I'm definitely coming back next weekend. I need to get
Yeah.
my parents because they're in town from Amman.
Oh.
And we're definitely gonna come to your place for sure.
Inshallah.
Well done, my friend.
Thank you, man.
Honestly, I hope nothing but the best for you.
Thank you, man.
I hope you conquer. You open 10 more.
Inshallah.
Maybe-
I have a lot of ideas, and all of them, inshallah, are nice. But I'm working on seeing which one is gonna be the first one we do.
Is Ihsan an investor in
Ahsan,
Ahsan.
Ahsan, man, he's still around. I
Where
I
is he,
stopped
man?
talking to him for 3 years. We had a little fight, like
Oh,
not an
man.
argument.
Ahsan, man.
And a month ago, I reconnected with him,
Okay,
and we hashed it out. It's not, we don't hold it in.
right.
Even when we weren't talking, I didn't hate him. I just I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean?
I don't want to hear Ahsan right
yeah,
now. It's
yeah.
like-
I don't want to hear that thing. And then now we're back in contact. We're chilling. We're talking.
okay, good.
And
Good.
yeah, he's good. And no, he's not an investor in my thing. Ahsan, I offered you, bro. Remember?
Ahsan missed out, man.
Ahsan, I offered you. You put the money. I put in the work. You ignored it.
So now you got no
Holy-
investors, huh?
No, just me now. My dad lent
Just
me
you and your
money. I
dad.
still haven't paid him back.
Okay. I guess he's an investor.
Yeah, he's like kind of an investor.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, man. What a story, dude. What a story, man.
Thank you, man.
Honestly, awesome stuff. I don't know how long we've been going. Definitely went over an
Hour,
hour,
maybe.
right? Thank you so much for your time, man. I know you're a busy man, and you
Thank
got a
you,
lot
man.
of stuff you need
No
to get
trouble,
back
No
to.
trouble.
So you're open
Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
just on weekends.
12
Okay.
to 10.
Are you thinking of
except Saturday
expanding
and
that?
11. I am going to have something really nice and really new soon. I don't want to. I don't announce my moves anymore because I have a lot of people copying. But I'm being careful now with what I say. But it's gonna be
They can
really
copy
good.
as much as you want, but you have the
Yeah.
secret sauce.
I still get jealous over my thing, when someone does. It's like, man, he's doing my same menu. He's doing my same movements. Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah.
It's not much of a I think I'm gonna lose my business to him, but I think it's annoying. It's like this little kid imitating you all the time. You don't want to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
It annoys me, bro. But good luck to them. Listen, I don't hate you guys. All the guys who put me as an enemy, all my competitors, I wish you the best in life, in future. And when I run into you, I'm gonna be nice to you. I wish you the best because you're like my brothers.
Yo,
I don't hate you.
Who's the guy you mentioned on Instagram? I will end it. But who's the guy on Instagram you mentioned? He's like some guy who became an influencer and he was like a bully of yours, and you mentioned that story.
That guy's in AUS, so I'll put that story straight. You wanna know that story?
Yeah. What is that story?
Okay. So I was in AUS and I was kind of I didn't really fit in the general public of AUS because I came from an all-boys school and I was very shy with girls around.
Okay.
And then I came with half the class is girls and so I sit back, I'm like, oh, what's going on? I wouldn't say a word. But I don't care now if you revoke the certificate, whatever you gave me. I cheated so much in AUS, man. Oh, man, I have every test bank. I went in with my laptop, my phone. I should not have that degree, bro.
I don't even know what to do with this
Yeah.
podcast. I don't know what to do.
Man, the guy is so I went into this marketing class with that guy. He's famous now. Max Misson, man. I'm just joking. I don't hate you, bro.
Max. Okay, Max.
So he was a classmate of mine. So I cheated in that class so good that I got a 95.
Oh, wow.
And everyone else in the class, including Max, got 50.
Okay.
And there's this thing called a curve.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And I messed up the curve because my cheating was immaculate. And it's man, I wasn't good in finance and accounting and math stuff because I cannot cheat that. But in management, marketing, English, I just destroy. My whole time in AUS, I was on purpose getting a 70. I know how much grade I'm getting before the exam.
But how did you cheat if everybody got 50s? Who were you cheating from?
Oh, I make these really cute cheat sheets. I go in my arm. I go and you know how this, I wear long sleeves, get it out there, put it back when they show.
Should we even publish this? I don't even know at this
Man,
point.
I don't care. I don't disagree. I'm rich now. Take the degree, bro. Yeah. So I thought, you know what? And that day, it was my first year, man. I'm sorry, man. You know what I mean? But then Max got mad at me. He wanted to have the best grades, I guess, which is not a cool thing to want, by the way. He cares about being a cool influencer. That's the least cool thing to want high grades. So he started making fun of me every time I entered the class. I used to skateboard, so I hold the skateboard back then all the time.
Okay.
He's like, oh, he's skater boy. Or he'd sing to me like, he was a skater boy. You know that song?
Yeah, yeah.
Or like, and he had like a group of girls around him who'd laugh at everything he says,
Okay.
which made it harder because it's girls and I'm shy.
I hear you.
So then there was one day I knew where Max parked his car.
Okay. Are you gonna say anything illegal?
No, not illegal.
Okay, all right, go on.
I advised him to not make fun of me anymore.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, just a veiled threat. if you
Yeah,
will.
not even a threat. I
Okay.
just said
Just
it's
advice.
a good advice that you don't make fun of me, bro. Cause like it's giving me social anxiety now. I can't go to school anymore.
Okay,
Cause like in school I had my circle. I was a king,
right.
you know.
Okay, but
And
in
I
university,
had an army in school, and we'd go fight people, run from the school, do whatever we want.
yeah,
Then I went to university, and it's different dynamics.
right. Of course, yeah,
There was girls in the picture.
yeah,
It changes the whole male environment.
Okay.
School was like prison.
yeah.
The US was like normal life.
Okay,
So I didn't know how to deal with that. Now, of course, I deal with it. After some years, I learned how.
yeah,
But at that time, I didn't know how to deal with it. I like came from the mountain. I went back to being like a measly guy just sitting in the class, you know, in the back, not having any friends, not having anything. So it took a while. It took maybe after the US to fix that. But
okay.
he really hurt that part.
Damn. Okay.
So I had to like retaliate.
Uh huh.
And I remember that. See, I'm a negative guy. So if someone came negative at me at some point, I will remember it. And then the other day, someone posted a post about like him. Actually, thank you, man, for talking about Palestine, Max.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Shout.
Yeah, he's using his platform for good.
Yeah.
But then I saw his thing about Palestine. He's like Palestine. I was like, "Whoa, is that that guy, bro? I still remember. He still looks exactly the same, by the way.
Yeah.
So I had to say something, man. He's this
Did he
guy.
always talk like this Emirati accent, and he always had that?
Yeah, he spoke perfect,
Yeah.
like Emirati Arabic back then.
But I mean, what's amazing about this whole thing is that you came out of this and you've started this amazing thing, and you
Yeah.
know, so I guess you have the last laugh, you know. So
Yeah, I know. Listen, man, good luck to you, bro. I saw you once in Goldfish, but you were with a lady, and I respected your date. That's why I didn't say anything to you.
Wait, this is the clip, by the way. I just want you to know this is the clip.
Yeah.
Do you listen to heavy metal by any chance?
Do what?
Heavy metal music? Are you into?
I listen to heavy metal. I listen to everything, man. I don't have a genre.
You struck me as a metalhead. That's why.
I listen to metal. I listen to rap. I listen to house. I listen to
Okay.
pop. Everything, dude. Like it depends. Every day I listen to like 4 genres at a time.
Okay.
So
got
my
it.
playlist is like one is rock, one is rap, one is rock pop. You know, it just
Yeah.
jumps.
Okay. Well, look, Fadl, aka
sir.
Big T.
Yes, sir.
This was amazing, man.
Thank you, man.
I mean, I've interviewed a lot of people over the past couple of years.
Yes, sir.
But this is definitely a highlight. I'll tell you that
Thank you,
right
man.
now. And thank you so much for your time, for coming. I know the traffic outside was horrible.
No, it's cool. I'm going to the gym, the one next to you now.
Oh, fantastic. So this
Yeah,
all
yeah,
works
I'm
out.
gonna get a workout.
I will see you, I think, if you're at the restaurant this weekend.
Yeah.
Yesterday I didn't see you. You weren't there.
I'm usually around, but I'm in the back. Like I'm in the back. Yeah.
Okay. Were you there yesterday?
Yeah, all day.
You were there yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I see you next weekend, inshallah.
Inshallah.
You've been amazing
Yes,
in this
sir.
podcast and in your life,
Thank
and
you, man.
keep doing what you're doing. I know you're inspiring people. I know
Inshallah.
you probably don't understand that, but you are, and you've inspired
Yeah,
me.
man. Inshallah, people. You know, we've been told we're not as good. You know, but now we're proving we're even better. You know.
Yeah.
I'm Palestinian, bro. Rashidiyya camp.
Hell yeah.
They told us we're animals our whole lives, bro.
What's
Look at us now.
Rashidiyya camp, is that what's
In
that?
Lebanon, that's a
Oh.
refugee camp, man.
Okay.
Shout out to the Palestinians out there, bro.
Shout out to the
In
Palestinians.
camps, who don't speak English, who thinks they don't have it, who don't have a skill, who don't have this. You can learn it all, bro. You can become better than anyone.
I love it.
Don't let anyone tell you what you'll be and you won't be, bro. Keep your head high. We'll get it,
You'll get it.
inshallah.
And you
yeah.
got it yourself. You've
Yeah.
you've done what you need
Look
to
at
do.
me, bro. If you think you can make it, look at me, bro.
I love it, man. I love it. Absolutely. Thank you so
Inshallah,
much.
only
man.
the way up. I just started, bro. It's my first year actually being commercial. It's my first year.
I tell you what, man. You definitely inspired me in this podcast.
Inshallah.
Definitely somebody who thinks a lot about what they want to do next. And I think it applies to a lot of people who want to do something. Not just
Life
people
is
who are-
short, man. Life is short. Just do whatever you want.
Absolutely.
It's meaningless. You are nothing, bro. You're gonna die in a couple of years. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. It all means nothing. What if you fail?
Are you,
What if anything happens? Who cares, man?
do you want to get married and have kids? And
Inshallah.
Yeah.
Inshallah. I'm quite a handful when
Uh-huh.
it comes to like romance. So
okay.
we need a special kind of girl to keep up with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if anybody out there is,
Yeah, if anyone can take this challenge.
you know, keep your number
Yeah.
on my to message me, and I'll give you
extreme
his.
mind games and extreme gaslighting. If you can handle, if you can hold your stance against storms, come to me.
Extreme gaslighting.
Yeah, everything is up there. You,
I love it.
you need to have
Can you
strong
put-
mentality.
You gotta start a podcast.
Inshallah.
That's I just all I gotta tell you right
Inshallah,
now.
one day, inshallah,
We'll
when
do
we
it
have
in here.
time. We have a lot of work, bro.
Amazing, man. But dude, thank you so much.
you.
And I think we'll end it here. I think
Yes,
that's.
sir.
Th- thank you,
Thank you, man.
man. Wow, dude.